Welcome back to Kingdom Hearts.
And this is Laurel.
Joining us for the next world. So yeah, we get some really annoying tutorial messages every now and then when we're in space. The annoying thing about them is that there's no indication when you can actually continue to the next one, so you just sort of mash the X button until it actually works. Kind of obnoxious. Okay, so to get from world to world, we have to use gummy ships. Gummy ships are the worst thing ever.
What's a gummy ship?
It's imagine like a.
Is it like a gummy bear, but a spaceship?
No, it's like a Nintendo 64 model in the form of a ship. It's a really bland shooting game, basically.
Oh no! Oh no! I see where this is going.
Do you? Do you really?
Yes, I do. Blah.
So yeah, they say that the Heartless
Gooby
gives them
pulls.
trouble, but they didn't even know about the Heartless until they actually got to Traverse Town in the last part, so that's just weird.
All I can think of right now is Dolan Comics.
Not far off. Yeah, so you have very little health, power that does nothing, and that's about it.
What are you trying to do?
Fly forward, but you have to go through the tutorial. There we go. So yeah, you go through these levels really, really slowly. The enemies barely even pay attention to you. And every enemy you destroy gives you some sort of item you can use to upgrade your ship.
Lovely.
Yeah, it's... these get so much better in Kingdom Hearts 2. They actually have stuff happening in them.
Instead of just like chilling.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah, like what is the point of
they
this?
hit me. Well, this is how you get from planet to planet. You travel through space.
And you get money?
No, not money. You just get items to improve your ship.
Oh, but do you even need to improve your ship?
Well, it gives you more health and stuff to make you more like this actually survive.
What happens if you die? Do you have to start again?
Basically.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it's so slow, so that's the worst thing about it. Eventually, like, one of the most worthwhile upgrades for your ship is a boost thing, so you can go from place to place faster. Because otherwise you just go so slow.
Well, at least they had that in mind.
Yeah, like, this geography is all really weird. There's just, like, a bunch of rings and circles and stuff. I don't know, like, this is not the most well thought out part of this game. I've actually heard some people really, really like it, but I can't imagine why.
Meditating while playing video games? Maybe they were trying to do yoga at the same time. Playing with their feet. Kingdom Hearts yoga.
Sounds good.
I call it Koga.
Just imagine some Kingdom Hearts themed yoga. Yes, we're at the end!
What are we going? A heart? Is that a human heart?
What? No, it's Wonderland.
Oh. Of course.
Look, it has hearts on it. So I guess you're kind of right.
Haha! Why just hit me in the face?
I can't help it. So yeah, see, it is Wonderland. Told you.
That chair.
So there's a weird ticking in the background, so I guess time moves differently here. I don't know. There we go.
Herp derp derp.
This guy sounds like Smee from Peter Pan.
Oh yeah, it's probably the same person.
Probably. They do reuse voice actors for Disney stuff a lot, apparently.
Well, it's because a lot of the characters are very similar.
Yeah, actually, they really kind of are.
It's basic, the basic formula for a good children's movie.
Do the same thing over and over again.
They'll never notice. No, in all seriousness though, I really like Alice in Wonderland, and I also like Mulan a lot too. Probably my two favorite Disney movies. Oh, A Lion King. You know, I can't even pick one.
We'll get to Mulan and Lion King in the next game. Says the talking duck.
Must you be so loud? You woke me up.
And this guy kind of sounds like
Good morning.
Captain Hook.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun.
Captain Hook is actually a doorknob.
Dun dun dun.
Takes off wig. He's a doorknob.
Over there.
What's the main character's name? Sora?
Yep. It means sky in Japanese or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like a whole theme naming thing.
Man, he has huge feet.
No, he has huge shoes. I know for a fact that his feet aren't that big because his shoes are about half the size of Kingdom Hearts 2. And he's a year older than that, so. It's just a very Disney-like kind of design to it.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's basically wearing Mickey Mouse's clothes because they couldn't have him as the main character.
Why not?
Disney didn't want him as either.
Really?
Disney didn't really actually like Kingdom Hearts all that much.
Why'd they let them use all their stuff then?
Well, there was like a rumor that they actually wanted to pull the plug at some point, but then Kingdom Hearts made tons of money.
Why would you, like, it looks like a fun game. I don't understand why you'd want to pull the plug on it. It's so cool though.
I guess they didn't really like what they were doing with the characters and stuff.
No, well, I think it's really interesting actually that you get to go to like all these Disney movies, especially if you're like us and you grew up in a time when like all of these movies were just coming out like every year or so.
I don't really actually. I'm not very familiar with Disney movies. It's
Really?
Yeah, when I was growing up, I'd see bits and pieces, but I didn't see many full movies. It's actually now I've been older, I've actually just fallen to sit down and watch them mostly with my niece.
Yeah, I have them all on VHS because back when I was a little kid, my parents are really rich and they basically bought me everything. So they were like, movies galore every time.
Yeah, so places to explore, not much to do.
Do you get different keyblades in this game?
Yep. Yep, you do things like this world's keyblade is called Lady Luck, but you don't actually get it until later you don't have the ability to get it yet.
Are you just using the original one?
Yeah, this is the keyblade you start with.
So you don't have any other ones yet?
No, this is the first world I visited.
Oh.
Yeah, keyblades are basically focused on either giving you more magic or giving you lots of strength. They have different sizes too, like range and such. I think some of them affect your attack speed, but they're not as interesting as in later games. They give you abilities and such.
I wouldn't really care. I'd probably just use them that looked cool.
Well, that's the good thing though. The best ones always look cool.
Oh.
Like, much later in the game you get Oblivion. It's like the most cool keyblade ever.
Really? Do you think Donald's butt's gonna fit through that? Oh, I get it. You're going smaller. Never mind. I mean, come on. Look at that ass.
So we're going right to this interrogation type thing. I forget what it's called.
Damn it, Alice. What is your problem?
Court is now in session. I'm on trial. But why?
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 She's so British.
Be the Queen of Hearts.
Well, she's supposed to be British, isn't she?
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
from London.
Oh my god. This one.
There's no doubt about it. And the
She reminds me of Miss Trunchbull from Matilda.
so unfair.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Anything to say in your defense?
You never read that book? Or watched that movie?
Of course.
It's by the same guy that wrote Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, I think.
Oh.
Queen.
Yeah.
But I'm afraid that doesn't give you the right to be so.
I don't know about you, but it kind of looks to me like that heart staff thing she has like a chocolate inside it. Or something. It's like
Isn't it a lollipop?
We should help her out.
Yeah, sure, I don't know.
It
Looks
look,
kinda like
yeah,
that.
it looks like. I thought it was a lollipop. Is it not supposed to be?
Maybe. I don't know. I haven't seen Alice in Wonderland.
I haven't seen it in a really long time. I saw the new one. I didn't really like it that much, though.
The new one didn't really know what it was trying to do. Like,
Yeah.
was it a kids movie or was it like not quite so kids movie?
Oh, with her head. No. Oh, please. Hold it right there.
See, now, Sora just sort of jumps in and like, oh, she must be innocent. And the thing is, if you are familiar with Alice in Wonderland, that's all well and good. You can assume that, but why would Sora assume that?
Anyway, she's not the one you're looking for.
He's a 10-year-old boy.
He's 14.
Really?
Yep.
Oh yeah, I guess I know some 14-year-old guys with voices like that, but still.
His voice changes it a lot in the next games.
Puberty.
Yeah, well, it's Haley Joel Osment who plays his voice.
In real life, is he like 14?
Not anymore. Now he's like 20 something.
Oh geez, so no wonder his voice got lower.
But Kingdom Hearts is 10 years old, so.
Yeah.
Something I miss about later Kingdom Hearts games, they don't really have like characters just standing around you can talk to. I like getting little bits of flavor text from these characters. Like this gives you like actual like backstory and such. She says stuff to you. This stuff doesn't happen in later games. They just kind of voice acted cutscenes and then nothing else.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's no fun.
She should like to know the very same thing. That's crazy.
Too late, derp. Do not speak, but I'm not gonna do anything if you do. Just try not to.
There's actually like a weird bit of plot stuff to this, because like there's a whole thing about how like, all worlds are like cut off from each other. So this is kind of saying that maybe there's actually another way to get to other worlds, and they never really cover this ever again. Ha!
Or do you actually get to go to the maze?
It's not really a maze. And destroys some of Agrabah. And then Aladdin's like, hey genie, make Agrabah